Richards and Mauricio Umansky's marital issues are just beginning to play out on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, but Dorit Kemsley made it clear on November 1's Episode 2 that she's already suspicious something is happening behind the scenes. Watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on Bravo on Wednesdays at 8/7 and next day on Peacock. Catch up on the Bravo app. Dorit expressed this to Kyle herself, and while Kyle wasn't eager to discuss the intricacies of her marriage, she did briefly open up on the rough year she and Mauricio were experiencing. What's more, Kyle later provided additional details about her relationship struggles after she and Mauricio had a disagreement during their daughter Portia Umansky's birthday dinner. Get details by scrolling below. Dorit Kemsley questioning Kyle Richards about her marriage. Dorit used the opportunity of being alone with Kyle, who was, unbeknownst to Dorit, driving her to her surprise anniversary dinner with her husband, Paul P.K. Kemsley, to point out, "I feel like something's going on with you. I don't know. It feels like there's this heaviness. How are things with you and Mo?" Elaborating on her reasoning in a confessional, Dorit noted, "PK and I used to go for dinners all the time with Kyle and Mo. We'd go on vacations, we'd go to their house. But we haven't seen Kyle and Mo as a couple in a very long time. Something has gotta be up." Back in the conversation, Kyle then explained that Mauricio was really stressed with work. "That, and I think in the past 6 months, I've had a rough time," she added. This prompted Dorit to ask Kyle if she's had any thoughts about not ending up with Mo, but Kyle just said she was confused by the line of questioning. "What makes you think this?" she asked Dorit. "Well, even just from Instagram," Dorit explained. "I usually see you and Mo together and it just seemed like you were spending a lot of time away from each other." Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13 Episode 2. Photo. Bravo. Kyle Richards' admission of needing freedom and space from Mauricio Umansky. After Dorit's last comment, Kyle offered up an explanation. "I feel like I needed a little freedom and some space," she said. "Like, specifically away from your husband?" Dorit asked, while Kyle replied, "I think away from everything." Related, are Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky still friends with Dorit Kemsley and Paul P.K. Kemsley? The answer, however, wasn't cutting it for Dorit. "I feel like there's something you're not telling me," she said, before adding in a confessional, "I feel like whatever Kyle is saying is not actually how she feels. But I also feel like I really need to just respect her boundaries even though I know in my heart it's not true." The drama between Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky on RHOBH Season 13, Episode 2. The other woman in Kyle and Mauricio's marriage. As Kyle explained of Mauricio in a confessional interview, "It feels like lately that he is consumed with the agency and his work. He's running this big company and opening it all over the world. I think that he's poured his heart and soul into the agency. So, it's the other woman." Kyle Richards and her husband Mauricio Umansky during Season 13 Episode 1 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Photo. Bravo. Kyle not wearing her wedding ring. Mauricio's mom Estella checked in with Kyle at Portia's birthday dinner to see if everything was okay between her and Mauricio, considering headlines had begun popping up about the two having marital problems. Kyle, however, assured her that the rumors could be traced back to the simple fact that she was spotted not wearing her wedding ring on one occasion. She noted in a confessional, "Yes, Mo and I have been having a hard time, but the picture of me without my ring has nothing to do with that. I've still been wearing a wedding band, so why are people saying that because of one time when I was lifting weights before that?" Related Kyle Richards shares new details on split from Mauricio Umansky, including who originated separation. Kyle and Mauricio's tattoo disagreement. Kyle let it slip to Estella that both she and Mauricio have tattoos, prompting him to later ask his wife, "What is wrong with you?" In retrospect, Kyle regretted making the admission. "Why did I open my mouth? I thought, oh, okay, it'll be funny in the moment, but I really wish I had not said anything," she explained. "This is what people talk about when they go through a rough time. Well, here we are. It's been rough." Stay tuned for more on Kyle and Mauricio's relationship.